Hello everyone, this will be the review of game Padre, and the key was provided by developer. Also the game has very annoying music, which is pretty good, but it annoys me because I cannot record through it. And of course it's on totally on low, it should be off, but it isn't, so this annoys me. I'm only gonna check if it's recording, because this is another game that doesn't have proper settings. Resolution is only this one, and no window mode. Quality is high or lower, or I'll leave it on high. One language, so no point to choose them if you have only one. Gamma, I think it's okay. Music is lowest possible. It has pretty good voice acting, by the way. I'm gonna go to the game. Maybe we will be able to kill the music, and I'm starting it now. Yes, new game. Let's see how the sound will work for us. There should be slider for music that works, and should be slider for sound separately. I'm hoping it's gonna load. It's one of those games that really give me physical pain to record, because this is a very problematic game.
Another morning serving the Lord.
Yeah, nice.
A letter.
Nice voice acting, I must say. Now, I'm gonna explain you what I think about the game from the start. So, this is a game that's very similar to Alone in the Dark, very old game. One of the first games that were using 3D environment. And it looks like it's pixel art, but I would say it's a voxel art. So, this is based on voxels. And it's quite in depth in terms of graphics. Even though it is pixelated, it's very intricately done, so I can understand the graphic style as something unique. It is, and the game is mostly point and click adventure, sadly, which is the genre I don't like, and it's supposed to have some connections to other existing games, to culture, to mass media, mostly gaming.
Benedictus. I had high hopes that I would never hear that name again. He spent half of his life looking for the spring of eternal youth and ruining lives in the other half. Oh my lord, why me? I'm the last person who should search for this excuse for a man.
So yeah, points for the how you call it, narrator. Yeah, narrator. So narrator is good. I would compare him to narrator in Darkest Dungeon. It's really well done. As you can see, the cross is pixelated.
I will serve you as well as I can, my lord.
And this is probably untouchable. And here is our gear for killing.
I don't need it.
For killing demons. I
just have to search for demon hunter equipment. I still don't need it. Demon hunter equipment. I still don't need it. I just have to search for an old priest.
So we can't take weapons. Supposedly you have combat in this game, pretty much like in Alone in the Dark, but I was unable to attack with fists, so I don't know how it works. Well, let's see the bed maybe.
I just got up. I don't want to sleep.
Okay, and can we look at the picture? See,
it is the quiz.
We still have music. We still have music even though it's off. Let's see if the settings work. There are no settings now. Music is at the very bottom and doesn't react properly. Controls, mostly it's space to change the view, and then everything works on mouse. See, combat should be just attack on the enemy. I was unable to do it, maybe because I had no weapons, and it has broken music.
I think I might have left the
slider
on my desk.
So clearly it's broken. Hopefully they fix it. I guess they will fix it, probably, because it's early access. So we are a pixelated blockhead person, and the game is also pixelated, but because those are, I would say there are voxels in the world. I'm not sure if I'm right about it, but it looks like it's voxels. It's definitely specific graphic style, like someone made it in Minecraft, but made everything very big, not just a few pixels, a few blocks for the room, but many pixels, like in big scale. Now we should have a key somewhere, which I of course have no idea where it is. I don't know why I don't. Oh, it's there. Okay, see, so the game should have something to show you what can be clicked, because yeah, the cursor changed, but you don't always see properly what can be interacted with. So that's the problem. I would just like a button that highlights everything, unless you just want to have this old school experience where you have to click everything to just find the solution. So the game has the whole pattern of yeah, that's the graphic of something of letters. This has nothing to do with the game actually. The game looks different. Alright, so now it's loud.
The days of the search get longer and longer.
I will try to skip it.
Another day has passed.
Maybe.
With no luck. But I am thankful for the peace, my lord.
Or maybe not. Can we skip it? Yes, I skipped it. Okay, so I'm gonna skip it. I'm just gonna show you a little bit of gameplay.
Somehow this looks familiar.
Alright, so guys, this looks very similar to what Alone in the Dark has. The first room, where you can just move around. Oh, actually you cannot move around with WSAD, you have to use mouse. So everything is mouse controlled. And you can just walk around, pick up items, and then, let's say, I think you can use it. I don't know if I have matches. Maybe I don't. Can we use it? Yes, it's enlightening, let's say. Okay, so there's something. There's nothing. Okay. Before I was unable to go there because it was saying it's dark, but when you use this whole lamp, then you can. And now, of course, you have to find out what to do, which the game doesn't tell you. So let's say this is what. This can be opened, and we have matches. And there is this thing here.
It is stock. Maybe I can.
And he says, first open with something suitable. I don't know what is suitable, so now we have to find an item that does it. And I have problems with those games because I always get stuck. So this is a point-click adventure in 3D environment which resembles Alone in the Dark, and this knocking will be happening all the time. I don't know how to stop it, really.
Empty.
Yeah. So it would just go on. And this is one thing I wanted to show you.
What should I play?
This is a theme from a movie, I think. Jaws. Oh, this is doing this. Okay. I didn't notice before. So okay, this is pounding, and I don't know if you can move it. Yes, you can. Is that it? I think it is. Yeah, you can move it if you keep pressed the left mouse button. Yeah. So at least it's silent now. And I was unable to progress much past this point because I got stuck. So this guy is going to look at us. I was thinking about using something from him, like a weapon that he's holding, but you cannot. This door is probably closed.
It is locked.
Yes, it's locked. This is what? This is something. Oh, this is nothing. You have one door, two door, three doors, and I was able to open some of them.
It is locked.
Not all of them.
It is locked.
So we have two more options. We can go to this room, maybe switch it with a space bar. It still doesn't show us properly where to go. So one room is let's see. Oh, this is the room with the lady.
Surprised, a zombie lady is reading a lullaby. But
yeah, she's gonna just keep singing and then attack us. I was able to take like 10 hits or something, and then I died. 2 times. I don't know how am I supposed to ring for a servant because I don't see any bell. Nothing rings the bell. And nothing here. I also found a doll that I showed to the lady, but it didn't solve anything. So I don't know what you do with her. And if you stay here, she's gonna attack you and you cannot retaliate. Or at least I couldn't. And that's one more room that I was able to see. Where is it? This one. So I'm gonna show you one more room, and that would be it. Because I just cannot progress further without any guides. So I just wanted to show you the game, how it looks, and I'm gonna tell you in a moment. Maybe you should give her medicine, I don't know. So those are moving, see, like this.
Oh,
Oh my god, it's attacking me, actually.
devil's trickery.
That was nasty. Can you do it? Can you click it?
Some clothes, but
No, that's different. I
feels
think
like
it was...
something is wearing
I'm not
them.
sure if it was changed. Maybe it was added. Because they were just reaching for me. Like this. Like this. See, they were just twitching. And probably the healing potion is to heal me. But then if you die, you can just respawn. I just respawned here. And I'm stuck at this point. Because what we have? We have now... We have the doll that doesn't work on the lady. We have 2 or 3 closed doors. We have matches that work for I don't know for what, because this is already lit. And we have 2 pieces of paper. That's it. So I am stuck at this point. I just wanted to go maybe back. Maybe we stay here because it's roughly silent. I'm just gonna tell you what I think about the game. It needs properly working sliders for music and sound separately, which now don't exist because the music one is broken and the sound one doesn't exist. It needs proper window mode. I mean any window mode, because it doesn't have any. It just has, I think it has resolution. I think it does, but I just left it on highest. Controls are okay, but maybe you would like to also add the old school movement with WASD, like it was in Alone in the Dark. But if you wanna keep it with mouse, that's okay, I guess. The game is mostly just point and click adventure, at least for now. I don't know how much combat there is, if there is any, and the combat in Alone in the Dark wasn't the best, so I'm not sure if you wanna go this way. Well, I guess you could. If it's just a couple of fights, then you could do it probably. There's not many weapons there. I remember that Alone in the Dark had this knockback, that you could just hit enemies, or they hit you and you will be knocked back. So it was working. Here I don't know, because I was unable to attack anybody. I could just die. The pixel style is what I hate, but I like that this is different than normal pixelated games. It looks like scaled up Minecraft world. Everything is made of pixels, but there is many of those pixels to form an object, so it looks like, I don't know, I would call it just voxel art. I don't know if it's the right term, but it's definitely unique. I can understand that some people might like it. I personally don't like it too much, but at least it's more intricate than just ugly pixels for the sake of it. It's not just block-headed people. It's highly resolution, high scaled block based world, which has some style to it, I would say. In its base, it's just point-click adventure that is supposed to be a horror game, maybe. It definitely takes from its predecessors, definitely Alone in the Dark and other games like that. So it's retro style. The gameplay for me completely doesn't work because I just don't like those games. I'm always stuck, and those games are extremely linear, so I almost never buy any point-and-click adventure game. So not something I would personally buy, not something that I enjoy. But if you like point and click adventures, this is a point and click adventure, so you can add it to your collection if that's your thing. It's not my thing. And be warned that this is early access. It doesn't yet have all the even working settings. The game itself does work. It has a nice narrator. It has okay music, even nice music, but it was just a problem for me when I was recording. And what else? And it has this pixelated style, which you may like or you may not like. If you like Telltale games about Minecraft or anything in this direction, then you might like it. If you just like nice polished games with proper anti-aliasing and good graphics, that this is not your thing, definitely. However, if you're a big fan of point-and-click adventures, this is one of them. I don't think the game has more to offer. I think at best it might have the combat from alone in the dark. But as I say, I cannot progress, so you know. I think it also has some value that you can get stuck, because I got stuck. I couldn't progress from here without a guide. So probably some people will get stuck. If some people are good at this, if some people like solving point and click adventures, which usually boils down to using everything on everything, because something may work on something. You know, I could just take every item and click on the lady, on the zombie lady, and try if it works, and then carefully go pixel by pixel, and maybe I missed some item or some switch or something. It would be really nice to add this button that just highlights everything. But right now it's a retro, old school point and click adventure, which you either finish, in which case it's a linear experience, like a movie where you have to click to make the movie go further, which to me is pointless. I would rather just watch a movie and that's it, not keep clicking to make it roll. It's very linear. All those games are. Is it pretty? Well, it isn't, because it has pixels. So to me, it isn't pretty. I would just prefer to, you know, play a game like this that looks nice, like the one with the girl who is using time. I always forget the name, but it was like the only. Yeah, I forgot the name. Whatever. So generally, there are almost no games in this genre I like. I like very few. I liked Fahrenheit, for instance, and the one with the girl with the camera was also nicely done. Much better graphics, by the way. So those games, in my opinion, need at least good graphics. They should have something that doesn't make them linear, because if it's like Monkey Island, then it's just linear experience where you have to click items on items and then it finishes. It just, you know, allows you to progress, and then you see another scene, another location, and then again you click all the items and then you go to another location. That's it. That's the whole loop. I don't like this loop personally. If it looks nice, if it has well done dialogues and good story, and yeah, when it's pretty, it's at best an interactive movie, a linear interactive movie. So to me, I find it hard to call it a game. Too linear to you know, make my interaction with the game count, because most of them just do nothing, and some of them just make it go further. Not my thing, definitely. But yes, if you like point and click adventures, you might like it. You might also like the graphic style, which is what I showed you. And to me personally, it's not a selling point. It's not a game I would buy. It's not something I enjoy. I must admit this has pretty good sound and interesting graphic style, but it's still just a point and click adventure. So I don't know if I can recommend it. Maybe I would give it 7 out of 10 to the fans of the genre, because yes, it's okay, I guess. It's interesting in graphics and sound. But to everybody else, I would say 3 out of 10, because yeah, it's just not polished yet and very linear, and to me not very enjoyable. You know, I can just play Darkest Dungeon and have a nice narrator and the whole gameplay behind it, because here there's not much gameplay. There's just clicking items to progress. It's not enough for me, not enough complexity for me. And yeah, you know, I'm saying it not being able to progress, which is sounds weird, but you know, I like games where I can just go from start to the end slowly in my own pace, but keep progressing, keep seeing that something upgrades, something follows, something unfolds. And here is just a story that you have to push forward in a very crude manner, just by trying all options until something clicks and you can see another part of the game, which is basically the same, just, you know, different location. The whole gameplay is just clicking items on items and trying to progress. So that's not something that speaks to me, but yeah, I know that there are people who play those games. So if you are one of those people, you can say, okay, it's 7 out of 10, you can have it. The game is also quite expensive, so I wouldn't recommend buying it for full price with the pixelation and you know, not even working sliders at this point. But yeah, I'm lenient, because yeah, there are some people who like this genre. I don't, but if you do, then you can take it. So that will be it for this game. It was quite painful for me to record it because yeah, I can't observe if it's recording. It doesn't have all the settings I would like to have, and it's also not the genre I like, so it's hard for me to just look for redeeming factors for games I don't like, but I understand people who like them. So if you like those games, then you might like it. I didn't. So that will be it for the review. I will see you guys in the next one.